Final update, let my brother and his wife stay with me during the crisis. A few months later, she moved her parents in, packed my bags, and asked to leave my house for a week. We're having a family party. So I smiled, and the next morning, part 3. They exchanged glances. No one spoke for a moment. Finally, Vanessa shrugged. We're planning my parents' 35th anniversary party. Their relatives are coming here tomorrow, here, to my house. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It's just for the weekend, Jake said weakly. And where am I supposed to go? I demanded. We thought you could stay at a hotel, Vanessa said casually, or with your parents. We need the space for the guests. I stared at them, dumbfounded. They had packed my belongings and planned to kick me out of my own house for a party I hadn't even been told about. This is my house, I said slowly, my voice shaking with anger. You don't get to decide who stays here or who leaves. If anyone's going to a hotel, it's your relatives. Don't be ridiculous, Linda scoffed. We can't ask family to stay at a hotel. But you can ask me to leave my own home? I was incredulous. It's just for one weekend, Vanessa said dismissively. Don't be so selfish. Selfish? I nearly shouted the word. I've let you live here rent-free for 3 months. I bought your groceries, paid all the utilities, and put up with your complete lack of respect for my home and privacy. You're being dramatic, Vanessa rolled her eyes. I want your parents out of my house by tomorrow, I said firmly. And there will be no party here. Linda gasped. You can't do that. We've already invited everyone. Watch me, I said coldly. I turned to Jake. I expected better from you. Jake at least had the decency to look ashamed, but he said nothing in my defense. I went upstairs to my bedroom, slammed the door, and called my mother. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely dial. Mom, I said when she answered, Jake and Vanessa are trying to throw me out of my own house for the weekend so Vanessa's parents can have an anniversary party here. There was a pause. Jake mentioned something about a small gathering, she said carefully. You knew about this? I couldn't believe it. Well, yes. It seemed reasonable to me. It's just for one weekend, Megan. I felt like I'd been slapped. It's my house, Mom. They didn't even ask me. Family helps family, she repeated her familiar refrain. Why don't you stay with us for the weekend? It would give you a break from all the tension. In that moment, I realized my parents were complicit in this whole situation. They had known all along and approved of Jake and Vanessa's behavior. I have to go, I said, and hung up. I sat on my bed, trying to process what was happening. My own family was trying to take over my home, and my parents were supporting them. I felt betrayed and angry, but mostly, I felt determined. I woke up early Saturday morning with a clear head and a plan. I listened carefully and heard nothing. The house was silent. I checked my phone, 7:15 a.m. perfect. I peeked out my bedroom door. The hallway was empty. I tiptoed downstairs and confirmed what I'd hoped. Jake, Vanessa, and her parents had gone shopping for party supplies. This was my chance. Last night, after our confrontation, I pretended to give in. I went downstairs, put on a fake smile, and told them they were right, I was being selfish, and I should let them have their party. My mother had called back, and I told her I'd be staying with them for the weekend after all. Jake looked relieved. Vanessa seemed smug. Her parents were triumphant. They believed they'd won. Little did they know. As soon as they left this morning, I sprang into action.